Hey everybody, this is a super versatile dish that I'm going to share with you today. And my good friend Twyla Tustin told me to make sure that I do a video when I do this. I got from Sugar Acre Farms, I got some beef this year, and one of the cuts I got is an English roast. Now an English roast, in the center of it is going to have a bone in it. Whatever you do, don't throw that bone away. I actually just finished making bone broth today, so what I do is I put any leftover bones in a Ziploc bag and then I freeze them for whenever I make bone broth the next time. But that is usually filled with excellent marrow, which it has so many health benefits. So anyway, here's how I did the roast. I baked the roast. You can do it in a crock pot or however you want to do it. And then I made a sauce out of some star anise, which is what this looks like right here. This is star anise. And I used dates and chipotle peppers. Now, chipotle peppers are smoky and very spicy. And I got dried chipotle peppers and I just cooked all of those things in some bone broth, simmered them until they were tender enough. I removed the star anise and then I pureed them, and then I finished the roast by baking it in that sauce, and I cut it up. So here's the deal. You can have so many varieties with this. Now this is full of flavor. It has so much flavor and so many different, it hits on so many different notes, and this sauce would actually be really good with pork just as it would beef. So for an American dish, which is what I'm serving for dinner tonight, you've got your roast, and instead of potatoes, I made a cauliflower mash, and I made it with fresh rosemary sprigs and garlic and a little bit of goat cheese and salt and pepper. So instead of mashed potatoes, I used cauliflower, and then I made a rosemary cornbread muffin. I put rosemary in that as well. Because of how hearty this is, it stands up very, very well to the dish. Now, you're gonna have leftovers, so here's what else you can do. If you want a Cuban take on this, you could take the roast and use some of this right here. Add some pickles, some olives, some sliced habaneros or sliced jalapenos, some onion, and put it in like a soft taco, and you've got a Cuban dish. If you want a Mexican dish, you could take the leftover beef, add some refried beans or black beans or some cheese. You could also add Oaxaca cheese if you want to, actually either one of those. Fresh cilantro, again, some onions, fresh onions, even some hot peppers, and then you've got and you can serve that in a lettuce. You don't have to serve it in a taco shell if you don't want. You can serve it in a Boston lettuce leaf or just a regular lettuce wrap. Or you could serve it alongside a rice dish if you wanted to do it like this. So this recipe has so many different uses, and this is one of the things I do. I will prep a roast like this, and then we'll have, meals for several days out of it. You could do bowls, salad bowls, Cuban bowls, or something like that. It's very, very versatile. It goes very well, and anything that's left over after that, you can freeze it for a later use. So I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Twyla, I think you're gonna like this one. It's really good. Thanks for tuning in.